Hey everyone, Colin once again, and welcome back to another trailer reaction. And I talked to said I would give my thoughts on this particular trailer, and that is the teaser for the fifth Transformers film, The Last Night. I said I would, and I because I wanted to give my thoughts on this one. So yeah, Transformers: The Last Night. Just like I always said, some of these particular films, they should just end them, no more. But that's why I saying is like I'm playing like a semi-rant because it's like a whatever, because I know they're gonna keep on making them because because how much money these films make. So it's like a semi-rant for this. Why? Because it's basically like whatever. Coming out another one, whatever. That's why. But yeah, Michael Bay coming back directing, which this says is gonna be the last one. Which I thought that's what he said for Age of Extinction. Changed his mind on that. Now he's saying this one's the last one, so he thinks he keep his word on that one. But and the returning cast members once again: Mark Wahlberg as Cade Yeager from Age of Extinction, Stanley Tucci, Joshua Joyce, also from Age of Extinction, and you have three members from the who didn't appear in Age of Extinction, but in the first three films: Josh Duhamel, William Lennox, Tyrese Gibson, Robert Epps, and John Turturro as Simmons, who was that guy who was from like the um he was at what was that Sector 7? That's what it was. He was in all three, the first three. So those three guys, they didn't appear at Age of Extinction. And other now, why was I say around? Because first there was a couple of things I will say. Okay, one of the cast members, Anthony Hopkins is going to be in this because I like Anthony Hopkins, and I know he's never given a bad throughout all the films I've seen, he's never given a bad performance. Even in some films, like maybe there a couple were not that good though, but regardless, he's never given it a bad performance. That piqued my interest for one. How in the teaser he's narrating. It's been said throughout the ages, without sacrifice, no victory. Which kind of makes me think that hasn't been said throughout the ages. Though the only thing that's been said was that family line that Shia LaBeouf's character Sam Witwicky's ancestors said that. Didn't say that throughout the ages. It's been said for his ancestor. I don't know where they got that from. So, but he's continuing on. He's saying, no, two species of war, one flesh, one metal. Optimus Prime has left us. 1 billion trillion planets in the cosmos. Do you want to know why they keep coming back? Now, two species of war, and only one survives. So yeah, that piqued my interest a little bit though, because I like Anthony Hopkins. But still, regardless, Transformers films I still didn't care for. But a couple things I will say. Well, this whole franchise, there always have been some pretty decent action scenes. I have said this before. Can't remember because my memory is that poor. There has been decent action scenes in all the previous ones. Even the special effects are solid as well. I will say that though. The not solid special effects like from the Star Wars films, like Force Awakens, and I didn't see Rogue One, but special effects like those are very solid as well. So, but still, regardless, the effects in the Transformers films have been solid. So that's what we'll give the franchise on effects and some decent action scenes. And there's probably one couple of good acting performances in the franchise. But on the side, like throughout the whole franchise, there's a lot of characters I don't care. Most of the characters I don't care for. Jokes, especially the jokes. That's one of the main problems I have with this franchise is the humor and the jokes. Like Revenge of the Fallen, and one of those like Constructobots, giving the Decepticon a pair of balls. The wrecking balls, get it, on top of the pyramid that John Turturro says. Hit right in the balls, whatever, I forget. Or Bumblebee pissing on in the first film, pissing on John Turturro, whatever. Or also Revenge of the Fallen. Hot Wheels, humping Megan Fox's leg. Yeah, though it's that type of humor that I'm tired of seeing. And I'm pretty sure there'll probably be these jokes in this film as well, which I'm tired of seeing. And I'm not the biggest fan of, like I said before, I'm not the biggest fan of Mark Wahlberg, even though there was a couple of films I did not mind him in. Stanley Tucci, I like as an actor. I didn't mind him in An Age of Extinction as Joshua. So it'll probably nice to see him coming back though. Tyrese Gibson, I like. So I say he was not one of the problems in the first three films. So I like Tyrese Gibson. But as the story goes, as in this trailer, it says because you are going to explore the medieval times with the knights, because you see Excalibur, which means like King Arthur is going to be there, which kind of like another thing that piqued my interest for a teensy bit is that you didn't see in the trailer though, but King Arthur is going to be in. It's going to play by the same guy who plays King Arthur in Once Upon a Time. So I was like, really, because he probably was that good in Once Upon a Time as King Arthur, so he's gonna probably got offered to play a different kind of King Arthur in this. So that got my curiosity to see how he plays this King Arthur different from the one he plays in Once Upon a Time. So that got my interest for a teensy bit. But it shows the Optimus Prime, he's floating in space, because by the end of Age of Extinction, he was going to go after the creators. But apparently, I guess either he was lost, and now he's just in auto sleep, and he's floating in space. Then you see this giant planet moving towards Earth, which, I don't know, because it's like a Cybertron in the third film was destroyed. Because they're obviously they're bringing in Unicron. Now, which I have not watched. I didn't grow up watching the animated series or the movie. I didn't grow up with Transformers, but I am familiar with the characters, with some of these characters here. So they're saying they're bringing in Unicron. You see, from what you see with Josh Mill talking with Mark Wahlberg saying the operation is over, and there's like another couple of these characters that. Like this one character I don't seem to be care for at all. There's this one girl who's a new character. Who this character's name isn't really is Isabella, who is this orphan girl. You see her with two shots with her. Well, actually three. With one with another bot and one with another one. She's saying, "I will stay and I'll fight them." She's like, "Okay, that's gonna be like another character I'm not gonna care for either." And you see Mark Wahlberg holding this weird Autobot gun. And then by the end of the film, you see Optimus Prime attacking Bumblebee. Well, Bumblebee runs up to him and he grabs and slams him down, saying, "Forgive me," and gets one of his stabbing things. And Mark Wahlberg saying no, and it cuts with him doing this. I guess people are gonna be like, "Oh, he kills Bumblebee." Now, when it comes to another thing. If they kill Bumblebee in this, then why are they going to have a Bumblebee spin-off? Because, yeah, they said they're going to have a spin-off movie of Bumblebee, and then they're going to have a 6 Transformers film. So, how are they going to say, oh, they killed Bumblebee when they're going to have a Bumblebee spin-off? Unless they make the spin-off like how happened between Age of Extinction and The Last Night. I don't know. But still, So yeah. Well, so yeah, this is why I call it kind of like a semi-rant, because there was a couple of things I said positively though, but most is just rant. So that's why I'm putting it as semi-rant, because it's all whatever. Another Transformers film coming out, whatever. What can you do? That particular kind of thing. Even though it's just I'm tired of seeing all this other stuff, but hey, these films are making a lot of money because the previous two Transformers film made over $1 billion. So I won't be surprised if this film makes over $1 billion. But I know it's gonna make money. It'll get more negative reception probably, and probably I know predicting it's gonna earn, because all the Transformers films have earned Razzies and won a couple. Like the previous film won two Razzies. I probably said that in my went to that video. So I won't be surprised if this one will earn Razzies. But yeah. So yeah, so that's my little semi-rant thoughts on Transformers last night. Well, as I said, so a couple of things I'll give it, because there's probably going to be some decent action scenes, like I have said that has been for the previous films. Probably there's good solid special effects, and Anthony Hopkins. So I thought maybe he'll give a decent performance in this, and Liam Garrigan. I pronounce his last name. How he's gonna play? See how he plays this. I know it's gonna all be in flashbacks because it's gonna take place in the medieval times. So how he will play this King Arthur will be different from Once Upon a Time. We'll have to wait and see on that. So that's got my interest for a teensy bit though, but still, regardless though, I don't care for another. I don't care for another. My overall thoughts is I don't care for another see another Transformers film. But there's continue to make. But as long as they continue to make money, they're going to keep on making more, because we're already getting a Bumblebee spinoff and a sixth one coming out in 2018. That's for Bumblebee, and this 2019 is the sixth one. So, but hey, it's not. I'll say it's not the worst franchise of all time. It's not that. I've seen franchises that are much worse. So yeah, it's not even close. But it's a franchise that's like in the like below average, I would say. It's below average, but it's above sucking, like on the so horrible bad sucking level. I would not give it that though, but it's not the best franchise. In my opinion, it's not. Plus, well, so it's gonna be way too long, because the Age of Extinction was way too long. It should just that was like close to 3 hours, and I was like, God, when's it gonna end? But yeah. So Transformers last night. For all my overall thoughts, don't care for. So hopefully you like hopefully like my thoughts about it. Like I said, it's all my opinion. I know there's a lot of people who enjoy the Transformers films, but in my opinion, it's just I don't care for another one. It's probably the same for because they're doing an. I'll probably take this over. When I get my thoughts on Cult of Chucky. Because that one they should stop making those though. I'll probably take Transformers over Cult of. I'll take Last Night over Cult of Chucky. That's all I'll say. Definitely say that, because the Chucky franchise should have stopped. I got more. That was more of a rant than this. So, but yeah. But anyway, that's my thoughts on The Last Night. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to the next movie review. Later.